Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. I'm going to do a coffee review, and this is for Don Pablo coffee. This is a whole bean. This one here, well, all the coffees I got from Don Pablo Coffee Company are whole bean. But I grinded some of this up over the weekend. Didn't get a chance to do a review of the coffee over the weekend, so I thought I'd just bring it to work and have it at work. So I'm trying this at work. So I grinded it up and I put it in this seal tight container, rubber sealed. It keeps it fresh until you can use it. Just got through brewing up some. I put as much coffee in there as I do all my other coffees from Don Pablo, and it's been really good that way. So I fill it in my coffee drip machine to the 4-cup mark, and I think this is like a 1/8 scoop, if I remember correctly. I put a heaping amount of the scoop in the filter, and do it that way. So this one here, as you saw from the first video, it's a dark coffee, whole bean, 100% Arabica. This is called the Char Beanz gourmet coffee, full city roast. So I'm going to use this glass mug for the coffee, so we can see the color. So let's get started. At the end, I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to read just a little bit about the company. If it's not something you're interested in, you're only interested in the coffee review part, then you can fast forward. So here we go. Looks. I thought it was going to be darker than that. Let's pour some in here. And like I always say about any coffee that I do, if I'm not making it to the preferred measurement, I mean, nobody has to do it the way the company tells you to. Just do it how if you like yours. In other words, if you like yours stronger, put more coffee in the filter. If you like it a little weaker, don't put as much. So do it to your preference. You're still going to get the great flavor. So there we go. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a basic color. Like I said, I thought it might be darker. Maybe I needed to add more. Darren Burke, the owner of the company, told me what to use in it. Let's see if I wrote it here. It's in my messages. But we're going to try it this way. If nothing else, we'll do another review and I'll make it stronger. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, so you get a nice dark roast aroma. Has a rich aroma. Nice coffee aroma. So let's try it. I do use creamers. After I try it this way, I will put my creamers in there to my taste and see what that's like. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Man, that lit up my taste buds. And that's a nice dark roast flavor. It has a rich flavor, just like on the aroma and the appearance. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. The aroma from the coffee pot as it was brewing, it was really, I was like, oh man, that smells good. So, oh yeah, that's really good. You get a dark, I already said a dark roasty taste, and it does have like a, it's not really like burnt, but charred. Has a little bit of a charred kind of a taste. And they say on here, and I read it on the first part of the video, says this full city roast is fired at a full 453 degrees Fahrenheit to give you an intense body and extra bold flavor. Bold is another description that I would use for this. Without bitterness or a lingering bad aftertaste of inferior or burned beans. Char Beanz dark coffee is bold, dark, and smoky. Yeah, it has a smokiness. Let's see. Without bitterness, let me see. It's very light. It's very light, but there is a bitterness there to me. But it's very light. I mean, there's a lot of coffee that are really, really bitter and hard to swallow. But this is smooth, and considering it's a dark roast, it's not as bitter as what I thought it was going to be. So there you go. It's good. That is good stuff. I could probably drink this just like this without creamers, because it's not that bitter. So, but on that note, let's just add my regular amounts that I do. I always get I start off with the regular creamer. This is great value, and I get an even teaspoon of creamer, of regular creamer first. And we're just going to try, I like to kind of do the, the domino of, it's called something else, but I've been calling it the domino effect, how it kind of builds it up. That's not right. Forget I said that. You still get the nice coffee aroma. Yeah, it still tastes good. The creamer curved the roastiness just a little bit, but you still get the great flavor of the coffee. So next, I like my coffees a little sweet. I'm going to use this vanilla caramel, best choice, and I do the same amount. I'm going to go the level teaspoon in there. I don't like to totally change the flavor of the coffee in the way that I can't taste, the flavors of the coffee. In other words, I don't mask the coffee flavor. I just kind of give it a little bit of a sweetness to it. Oh wow, this tastes really good with the sweetener in it. Wow. Man, that is really good. It almost gives you kind of a dark mocha kind of taste in a way with what I use. The vanilla caramel, of course, is helping that to kind of taste that way. So, wow, that is really good. That is really good. Okay, So there you go. Char Beanz Gourmet Coffee. 100% Arabica dark whole bean coffee. Don Pablo. Okay. Check that out. If you like a dark roast, a dark coffee, check that one. See what you think. Okay, so Don Pablo is an interesting company. Let me read a little bit here. Today, Don Pablo Coffee is a world-class grower and roaster of specialty grade. Now, I apologize if I can't read my own writing sometimes. All this information is on their website, so if I goof up, you can go there and read it better. Okay, let me start again. Today, Don Pablo Coffee is a world-class grower and roaster of specialty grade, small batch, roasted to order coffees sourced from the world's best coffee growing regions and delivered throughout the world. But Don Pablo Coffee all started with a love story. In 1989, Darren J. Burke, founder of Burke Brands LLC, moved to South Florida in search of adventure. Little did he know he would soon meet the love of his life, Eliana, and his life would change forever. While visiting Eliana's family in Colombia, Darren fell in love with Latin culture and the country's delicious coffee. The couple quickly recognized an opportunity and began to learn everything they could about coffee growing and roasting in Colombia, and traveled the rest of Latin America to further their education and forge relationships with other coffee growers. The couple chose the name Don Pablo from the nickname Eliana's grandmother gave to Darren. As a native Spanish speaker, she had great difficulty pronouncing his name, so she called him Don Pablo after a character in her favorite tongue twister. Thus, Don Pablo was born, and a quarter century later, the passion for quality and dedication to the craft of small batch artisan roasting shines through in every cup. All right, so that's the story of how he met his wife, and along with became a coffee grower, or a coffee a company. So there you go. I mean, he's got connections with Latin countries where they grow great coffee beans. So he's getting some of the best. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, what makes our coffee so great? Well, we use 100% Arabica beans, meticulously crafted roasting profiles, freshness. We don't roast until you order. We use strictly high altitude shade grown beans, roasted in small batches, an unbeatable price. In the first part of the video, I mentioned where you can find their coffees. Of course, you can go to their site and order. There's other places that you can find it. I think these might be places you can either go to or order from. So there's Costco, Amazon.com, Canteen Vending Services, Restaurant Beverage Service, Sam's Club, Walmart.com, First Choice Coffee Service, and Green Earth Beverage Systems. All right, so there you go. Great company, great people. Great coffees. I still got 3 other ones of theirs to do that I'm anxious to check out. I like, using up what I got. I don't like my coffee just sitting around, opened, already grinded up, waiting for me to get to it. I don't have enough of these things to store them in, so I just use up what I got, and then I reviewed the next one. So my coffee reviews for Don Pablo comes in kind of gaps. But there's many other reviews on YouTube that you can check out too. But go to their website and you can see their story and see, how they traveled about and stuff. It's really interesting, and there's some funny stuff too that they do, entertaining also. Okay, Darren, Eliana, thank you for sending me these. I appreciate it. I'm enjoying them, and I thank you all for watching. Appreciate that, and we'll see you all on the next one.